Hello viewers, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Luchi's Makeover and this is another day that the Lord has made. Yes, I'm happy to be back on your screen once more. Please, before we go into the discussion for today, if you're watching this video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give my video thumbs up, and feel free to share. What I'm going to talk about today is something that has been trending recently. Like, it said when a particular housemate, now ex, in Big Brother was disqualified. We all know about that. Tacha. I want to talk about now is when Jaruma Empire decided to make a video of promising to give this Tasha a particular amount of money, which I am not sure, you understand. And so that particular video she made attracted me to her page. I used to hear about Jaruma Empire, but I didn't know what she do. I don't know, I didn't really know much about her. I just know that this Jaruma rings a bell. I wasn't one of her followers, but when I watched that video, I was touched. I was like, wow, this is a mother. What this lady did is what a mother would do. Like, she I saw in that video a mother speaking. I saw in that video someone with a heart of gold. You know, a mother would punish you and still draw you close, you know, that kind of a thing. That was what I saw in that video. It wasn't just about the money. So when I watched that video, I searched for her on Instagram and I followed her. Now when I followed her, I found out that she sells stuffs about sexual, you know. Now after this video, something happened. People start saying this lady Jaruma sells charms for ladies to hold men, blah blah blah, witchcraft things and all that. Like, I saw it was trending everywhere on Twitter, on Instagram. Some people even brought it down to her page, you know, to talk about it. But I don't see it like that. Yes, I don't see those things she sells as witchcraft. I don't see it as charms and all that. And I'm going to give you reasons why. Now, first of all, I found out the two key stuffs she sells are the silky cola fruit and the blue eye. Now, I made some research on this silky cola fruit and I found out that it's a particular fruit that grows in the north, Gombe to be precise, and part of and other countries in Africa like Tanzania. And what the silk cola does is it enhances your libido and it helps in fertility, your food bowel, you know, and all that. And from what I found out, some people that eat this fruit, they don't really know the benefits of this fruit. They just eat it probably because it's sweet. I've not tested it before or something like that. But this particular fruit is not common. It's not common like pineapple, watermelon and all that. So somehow it's scarce. And probably, I don't know, probably this lady, she has studied because she's from the north. So I think maybe she has studied about this fruit. She got to know about the benefits, you know, and maybe she studied further and she found out some ways in which you can mix it maybe with some other kind of fruit and all that, and it's going to help you with solve a particular sexual problem. Now that is that for the silky cola. And next thing I'm going to talk about is the blue eye. Now some religions, this blue eye is one to repel evil eye. You know that evil eye people give. Sometimes there are people that take gloves and all that. Now this evil eye is like something that sorry, this blue eye is something that is worn to protect someone from this evil eye, and it's said to, is known to give luck to the person wearing it. Like, it attracts luck to you and all that. It's just like when you give birth to a child and you wear Catholic, you know, there's chaplet on it. Some people in those days, in some parts of the world that believe in this blue eye, when they give birth to kids, they wear them this blue eye to protect them from evil people and all that. So I believe if you see this, if you feel your religion is against wearing such things like this evil eye, sorry, like this blue eye, I will advise that you don't go for it, since your religion is against it. But please don't call it witchcraft, because it's some people's religion. I know you don't, nobody likes it when your religion is show that, when someone says what you believe in is witchcraft and someone talks down on your religion and your belief. So this blue eye is some people's belief. I don't use it. I don't use it, but I feel it's very wrong when you talk down on people's belief and religion and all that. There are still people who are Christians who feel there is nothing wrong with wearing it. There are still people who see it as just mere protection and all that. So you don't need to talk down on it, you understand? And back to why I said these things are not witchcraft, because I actually have some reasons why I said so, because so many people were talking about it and I was like, wow, personally this is not the way I see these things that this lady is selling. I've not patronized her before, so you're not gonna say it's because I'm trying to defend what I use, or it's because I'm trying to defend her because she's my friend. She's not my friend. She doesn't know me. I don't know her in person. Like I said, I just followed her page recently, so we don't even, she don't even know I exist. But I'm just making these videos because I believe those things are not witchcraft, and I have my reasons. I have my reasons because I know this part of the world, people neglect or shy away from this topic when it comes to sexual things and all that. People shy away from it. Some people, they have these problems, they don't like talking about it because they don't even know who to talk to. They don't know whom to talk to and what the person is going to say about it, and they feel there is no cure, it's just them and all that. So they just have no choice than to live with their problems. Now some people, I'm going to talk about married people. Like, I will talk in the context of married people. I'm not going to talk about boyfriends and girlfriends. I'm not going to talk about every other aspect. I'm just going to talk about married people because I am married, so I'm just going to narrow it down to married people. But we all know that is the same thing is applicable to boyfriend and girlfriends and all that. But I'm going to talk about married people because these people, they are officially allowed to do those stuffs, you know. So I'm going to talk about them. Now, if you are married, you're in your marriage and probably your husband doesn't satisfy you sexually, and somehow you can't discuss with your husband, but I believe and I like an open relationship. If you feel your man is not satisfying you, you talk to him. The same thing goes the other way around. If you feel your wife isn't satisfying you, instead of going out there to look for some other person that's gonna do that, talk to your wife, try help her out. It might be because she has put to bed a couple of times, and I know these things, it makes women to depreciate when it comes to those stuffs. Like, at a point they won't have urges again, but then I know you have to satisfy your partner. Now, if you find yourself in this kind of situation, especially the ladies, you don't just have to go praying and praying and praying and praying, probably because you don't satisfy him. You know it's you. You know there's something wrong with you. You can't just satisfy your man, and he's out there cheating. Okay, even though I know it's hard to it's not enough reason, but then these men, they just want to be satisfied, you know. And when they go out there, they keep girls just because, probably because they are not getting the satisfaction at home. This is amongst other reasons. I'm just going to talk about this because this is what this Jaruma empire is all about. So I'm just gonna talk about I'm not gonna talk about other reasons why men cheat. I'm just going to talk about this one. Now, you know, this is the reason why he's cheating, and you know about this Jaruma empire, and you're calling it witchcraft. Now, this seal collar is going to help you enhance. It's gonna help enhance your libido. You understand? If you can afford it, you buy it, take it, and your man finds out that, wow, something has changed about my wife, this, that, you know. Now, what psychologically, everything he's going to be thinking, everything he's going to be seeing while looking at you is just that energy that changed about you. Now, this is what is going to push him to be all over you. Like, he will be all over you because there is this energy, there is this thing I'm getting from her that I can't get anywhere else. Even those girls out there, they cannot give me this thing. Wow, what changed about my wife? She's just this, she's that, and all that. Automatically, he is going to be all over you because you now give him that extraordinary satisfaction. You understand? So now, one day he goes out, he sees fine things, he'll be like, wow. He will just picture you because already he's all over you. So when he sees these fine things, he just picture you, and what is he gonna do? He will get them for you. So that will lead him to start spoiling you with gifts. So even if you are maybe even if he's stingy, sorry, even if he's that stingy type, that alone is going to elate that stinginess from him. You understand? It's a psychological thing. That's just what I'm trying to explain. These things, they are psychological. It's not like that silk fruit is going to, or those things, those products you have to drink or take to enhance your libido is a charm that will make him to be giving you money. It's a psychological thing. Once you satisfy him there, like once you give him that thing that he can't find nowhere else, he's going to be all over you. Men are like that. So if you are a man, you're a married man, and you're watching this and you know that this is where your wife is lacking, and you can afford this product, feel free to patronize her. I'm not using it, but if I see need, I'm married, if I see need to patronize her, I will, because this is the way I see it. It's a psychological something, and it truly is, because it's just like that. It's with men like that. Even with ladies, you see this man, he's giving you the way you want it and all that. Even if he's taking something to do that, there is nothing that will make you leave him, because you know he's giving you the way nobody else is. You understand? So it's a psychological thing. Like, you're getting this thing that you've tried other places and nobody is giving it to you, and this particular person is giving it to you. You are going to be all over that person. Like, you are going to be all over that person. This is psychologically how it works. There is no just to it, there is no witchcraft to it, there is no charm to it. I believe this lady, maybe she has heard about, or she knew few people that had these issues, and probably she has made researches, she read it as a curse, and she found out that this is how this works. If you do this, this is gonna happen. If you do this is gonna happen. If you mix this and this, it's going to take care of this particular sexual issue and all that. and she started doing it, and now it's paying her. Like, she's made money because some people took the product and it works for them, so they have to tell others, and so many people tried, and this thing is working for them. Like, it has taken care of their issues and all that, and it's working. And then someone out there, you don't understand it, because I know some is I'm not really criticizing people that are saying it's witchcraft. I know sometimes you can misunderstand these things, but then you don't just come out and start criticizing somebody's business and saying the person is using witchcraft, teaching people how to use witchcraft and all that. Is not right. Like, this lady, she has conquered so many shyness and all that. Like, she I believe she has gone through a lot. Like, it's not easy to talk about these things in our society today. Like, people shy away. People that are even suffering from these issues, they shy away from them. You know this is your problem and you're seeing someone doing it. Why not go for it? This is a cure. It's not like if you tell her, she will come to the whole world and say, so person said he has this problem, and I helped her solve it, or I helped him solve it. It's not like she's gonna do that. The few ones I saw she posted, I saw also her asking those people, do you want me to post you? And some of them accepted and said, yes, post me. Then she posted them. So this kind of therapy is not something you will tell someone and they will come up and talk about it. So if you know you're passing through these problems, instead of coming out to say it's witchcraft and all that, why not give it a trial? Go to her if you can afford her and talk to her, tell her, please, I have this, I have that, I have that. She has, I believe she has customer care, and I don't know how it works, but all I'm saying is, do not call it witchcraft. I know it is a psychological something. I've not used it before, but even without using it, I know these things, they are psychological. This is how it works. This is how it is when it comes to anything sexual. It's psychological thing, okay? Because there are still people that are not using these products and they are getting all those money and all those gifts because they know the game. Like, they are good on it, in it. So what are you going to say in those people's when it comes to those people? Are you going to say they met one native doctor, or what that is it for them? So these things are psychological. Is when you are hitting the man the way he wants it, or you're hitting the lady the way she wants it, they will be all over you. It is a psychological thing. There is no witchcraft to it. And you know you have issues with libido, you have issues with your orgasm and all that, and you need help, just go for it. And you can afford it, just go for it. This is the way it works. There is no witchcraft to it. So I hope I've been able to convince some people that it's not witchcraft, because I saw the tweets and it was too much, and I even began to feel for her. Like, I was like, oh my god, I don't know what this lady will be will be going through right now with all this hate and all that. But this lady, she is will I say she is a hero. Like, it's difficult for someone. Personally, I can't do that. Like, before I come out and talk about this kind of thing, even if I study it and I know it, I don't see myself coming out to tell people, okay, take this thing, it's going to enhance your blah 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 blah. I can't do that, because I'll first of all think of what people are going to think about me. I'll first of all, but this lady, she's so brave, she's so bold. She did not think about it, because she knows people are dying silently from these things, and she deemed it fit to come and talk about it and give remedies to these things. So it is no witchcraft, and I feel it's even safer to use, because those things, they are naturally they are from natural things, they are natural products from natural fruits and all that. So I feel it's safe to use. And that was why I talked about that blue eye stuff. because I know people are going to say, some people are going to say, okay, this is for the silk fruit, this is for the sexual, this is, what about the blue eye? If you study, if you research on that blue eye, you will know that it's not, she wasn't the one that brought it up. It's been there. Like, the blue eye has been existing, it's just that nobody knew about it. But this lady, through her studies, she has found out about it and she has said to sell it. So it's even popular in India, yes, and it has something to do with Jewish stuffs like that. I can't really, I'm not really precise about it, but I know it has something to do with this Jewish stuff or Jewish religion or stuff like that, and it's in India and all that. So it's not just, she's not just the one selling it. Like, people, there are other vendors too. So if you feel she's too expensive for you, you can try other vendors too. Like, the blue eye is everywhere, so it's not like she's the only one selling it, so you don't get to say, okay, has this charm. It's no charm. Like, that blue eye, I think, is being blessed, or by some monks and all that, to for protection. That is the reason it gives that protection and that luck to the owner. So that is that about it. So please, I want to implore you people, my fans and my viewers, I really want this video to go viral, so that people will understand this lady and know that it's no charm. Like, it's no charm. So if you feel you have any issues like this, instead of trolling her publicly, instead of talking about her publicly, you can just show her some love. You can patronize her if you have need to, or if you can afford her. You understand? So there is no charm to it, there is no witchcraft to it. This is what I believe, and I know this is what it is. It's no charm, it's no witchcraft. So let's show her some love. She deserves our love. She's beautiful, she's bold, she's brave, she's everything good. She's just like me and you. There is nothing wrong with her. She's just there to give people, the helpless ones, the people that don't have whom to talk to, they feel there is no remedy to what they are suffering. She's just there to give them help, to give them answers to their issues. So please, let's show her some love. Let's stop the trolls, let's stop the hatred, and we are one. Like, we are one. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give my videos thumbs up, and feel free to share my links. Thank you guys. Bye.